we please, I think, Daniel and our national Chico for organizing this event. Yeah. And I just would like to say a few words about cabasse, the brand, the technology, and the organization. Okay? So we will go through the company profile and its industrial organization, because you know that since 2006, cabasse is part of the Canon Group. And then we will see what is the brand's technical features, which is the coaxial, what it is, why, and what are the benefits. And at the end, I will show you a movie of cabasse, the factory, and the whole organization. Company profile. So, first of all, cabasse, it's a name in music since more than almost 300 years, because the first cabasse family was a string instrument makers. We were making violin, guitars, so a string instrument. And it's in 1950 that this man, George Cabasse, who is still with us today, created the company, the loudspeaker company. Okay? Cabasse is also a dream, the dream of the founder, George Cabasse. And his dream was a faithful reproduction of the concert experience. It's the live sound, and the live sound today is a cabasse philosophy. And the incarnation of this philosophy is the coaxial that you can find in all our speakers. And then it's a company mixing hand craftsmanship and high-end technologies. It's because in cabasse factory we are around 30 people. 20 people is dedicated for R&D. We are 4 PhD, around 20 people from the R&D. And then we have 5 people, craftsmanships, taking care of all sampling for speakers, development, in cabinet, etc. So all developed in France. Okay. Then cabasse, it's also an industrial organization. This is a Canon factory. Since in 2003, we had the first partnership with Canon. Why? Because Canon Europe, the factory is located only 2 hours from Cabasse factory in France. And they were doing logistic. So this is a Cabasse logistic platform warehouse in Canon, because they have a huge experience worldwide in terms of logistic. And they have production line. So we have people from Cabasse working in Canon to assemble all the speakers in their factory. Okay? So, like I said, this is cabasse in the west, okay, in Brest. So this is the factory, and this is Canon in Rennes. So it's only 2 hours drive. Okay. So now I'm going to explain you how we work with Canon, what they are doing for us. So Canon is doing manufacturing, like I said. When I say manufacturing, it's assembling. It means all the drivers are made in Cabasse, France, and then they receive the cabinet, we send the drivers, and the people in Canon assemble the drivers. Okay? The logistic platform, like you saw in the pictures before, after-sales service, which is good for us because they have a lot of free activity. Quality control, this is also excellent because quality control is not only something, Japanese quality control, not only written in the book, it's a reality. So it's a plus. And we have the ISO 14001. It's the norm for the environment. Okay? The good thing also is that we benefit the fundamental research center and the last very high-end speakers, l'Océan, which has been launched end of last year. It's the first speakers which has been developed between Canon engineers and Cabasse engineers. It's 24 months development. And of course, thanks to Canon, we have healthy financial trends. It means, I'm sorry for you, but in 20 years you will still see Cabasse in the trend. Okay? So this is the production line of Cabasse. So each speaker, each model, they have their own production line.
It looks like IKEA.
Yeah. I haven't heard that.
Cabasse או עבאס? לא IKEA, מי לקראת?
So cabasse is also an international brand because today we are present in more than 40 countries. What is important to understand is that cabasse has been focused very much in the French market during more than 40 years, almost 50 years. So we've been being very strong in France. We've been working with all partners, okay, so we have very good contact. And now the strategy today is to develop the export market. So the technical features. So you all know now that the cabasse technical features, technology is the coaxial drivers, and we call it the SCS, Spatially Coherent System. I just took the material schedule to here on the cassette, okay? Because this is a QC55 formula sphere, flagship of cabasse, and the idea is to have all drivers in the same axis on the tweeter, high medium, low medium, and woofer. Okay? And we have 2-way, 3 ways, and 4 ways. We are the only one in the world to make 4-way drivers. So why we choose the SCS is because the idea, we want to generate a maximum of frequencies coming from a point source. We're talking about listening point in cabasse. It means we care at the listening point, not only in front of the speakers, but also on the side. Okay? So this is just to represent this. This is, for instance, the traditional speakers. Okay? So you have 3 stones on the rotor. We can see the waves which will replace the frequencies. You see when we do this friction. And we do the same with 3 stones on the same point. And this is the idea of the coaxial technology. So what are the benefits? We have a large sweet spot. Like I said, cabasse philosophy is on a live sound. So when you are in a concert, of course the best place is also always in the middle. But if you move, the orchestra doesn't move with you. And this is what we're trying to represent with cabasse. Then we have precision of sound image. Full respect of timbres that you can hear with the speakers. And also a measurable performance and an audible value. It's something we can measure with dedicated measurement. For instance, this is a lambda speaker, okay? And this is a QC55, and all the colors represent the frequencies, okay, from the high frequencies to the low frequencies, and we see that the harmonization between the frequencies with cabasse, okay? Thank you for your attention. If you have questions, I'll show you a movie so you have a better understanding of the factory.